It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Jaden,
What?
Hey, you're live, Jaden.
remember when I flung Max and he landed on his feet?
You, Carson, if you throw him again, I will.
No! Hope you enjoyed this video.
Look who has returned to watch and listen to the Blue Dragon, Buzz.
Pepperoni pizza from Rob is my bag, baby.
It's in your editing.
When I'm rich, everybody's gonna be eating. Alright? Everybody thinks I'm gonna be some washout.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode number 3. We don't have a title for this one yet. So.
What are you streaming?
Segment number 1, we are doing What Are You Streaming? I'm shouting into that thing again. I gotta get better at that. What are you streaming? Let me mute my phone here. Sorry. What are you streaming is what we're talking about here in the first segment. And so Bryn and Morgan and I are going to talk about shows that you might not have streamed yet, some of our favorites, some that are go-tos, and things to look forward to, I guess. So Bryn is probably the professional streamist in this group, and so she's probably going to take over here and let us know what her top, maybe you'll throw a top 5 out today?
Top 5?
Prepared? Not prepared. Did not prepare for that. So, so yeah. You want me to start or what? Let's start with
I'll
our
start.
favorite streaming services.
So, okay.
Or how many you have and what your
I'll
favorite
go.
go-to is. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have Netflix, Hulu.
I also have Netflix.
Okay, I'm going first.
Okay.
I have Netflix, Hulu, HBO. What else?
Peacock.
Do you have that?
I have Peacock.
No.
I have Peacock.
I don't.
Plus.
Oh yeah, and Disney Plus. So like the 4 basic ones, I feel like.
Basics? I feel like HBO Max is not a basic one.
Really? I feel like a lot of
I feel like that's like you're
I don't have it.
super rich if you have it.
I have HBO, Lily. Do you want me to pull it up right now?
Prove it. What do you have?
Morgan, can I
I just go to Netflix.
Just Netflix?
Yep.
That's your only, so you're,
We've had Disney Plus and Hulu.
yeah?
I would Disney Plus. I don't really like Hulu that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the non-ad
no,
one?
I have the cheap Hulu.
Yeah, me too. I can't stand it.
I don't really watch.
Good because it has TV shows.
I don't really watch anything on Hulu.
Hulu's great, but I don't want to watch advertisements.
You have to watch advertisements on regular TV.
I don't record it and then I fast forward through them.
What if you want to
Give me that option.
What if you want to watch it when it's it's on?
Like sporting events?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Then you suck it up.
Suck it up. Or I rewind and rewatch plays. That way I can fast forward through the.
Okay, so.
Sorry, go ahead. I interrupted you.
Oh, I was gonna say I only watch Hulu for Grey's Anatomy, and like The Bachelor.
Bachelor in Paradise.
Grey's Anatomy's on Netflix.
I know, but like it comes out faster on Hulu.
Oh, yeah. And what was the other one you said?
Like Bachelor, Bachelorette, or.
You don't like those?
No.
My dad watches.
Well, Wayne does.
Wayne.
I've watched
watches
like 2 episodes.
He watches these too.
Oh yeah, I know. Hayden and him and I talked about it last night. No, I would say. Okay, I have Netflix. I have Hulu. I have Disney Plus. I watch Amazon Prime.
Oh, I have Amazon too.
Because if you have a Prime account, you automatically get that, so that works out pretty good. And then Apple TV Plus as well. So I got many streaming services. Disney Plus is a must for kids. It's like super easy to. Although all the DVDs I bought now are useless.
Yeah, DVDs are just. Going
Except for Mrs. Buckles because she needs Shrek, and I don't know if I have that one. But either way.
Which one's your favorite?
Out of all of them, probably Netflix because I've had it since college, since like 2006. So yeah, Netflix. I like Hulu because TV shows definitely a big. I don't know, but I don't know.
I would say Netflix too. I feel like the best shows are on Netflix. Yeah.
Big Netflix fan. Actually, and Apple TV is growing on me a little bit more. There's just not as many options.
Netflix is just like OG.
Yeah, OG. That's right, Netflix. Because
Like when I turn on my TV,
forever.
I just go to Netflix.
You guys, I feel like one of the originals on Netflix. Like
Okay.
I used to do.
I
You
remember
guys,
that.
I was part of the original like a DVD, like where you'd sign up and they'd send you'd get a DVD and then you'd send it back. Like that's how Netflix started. It wasn't a streaming thing.
No, that's
Yeah.
Redbox.
No, that is kind of like Redbox, but it was. I was on Netflix and then I would say I want name a movie. Shrek, and then they would send me Shrek. I would watch it as many times as I want, 16 times maybe, and then I'd send it back, and then they'd send me another one in my queue. So like how your queue works now, that was just DVDs, and then you'd send DVDs back and forth.
Yeah,
That is OG. You guys remember what DVDs are? You guys know?
Yes.
Okay.
We used to have one of those like big ones, you know?
No.
Like where you'd have to put them in and like rewind.
VHS?
VHS, yeah.
Video, yes. Okay, let's talk about
What
we're watching. Are we just gonna go Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna like mask them
Well,
all?
let's just go Netflix first.
Okay, Netflix first.
Well,
Outer Banks.
yeah, like the basics, like Outer Banks, All American.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Outer Banks.
Outer Banks is really good. I like that. Season 2 just got done.
I would watch it over
John
and
B.
over and over.
How many times did you watch it?
The first one, I watched it a lot.
I'm pretty sure we did a basketball Zoom and you're like, this is the third time you finished it that day
Yeah.
or whatever.
And then season 2, I only watched it once.
Season 2 you've only watched once? Me too.
Just in one day.
Tyson.
You watched the whole thing in one day?
Yeah, I started like in the afternoon. I took breaks, obviously. But
Not if you started in the afternoon.
yes. And then I finished at like 11 something at
My
night.
brother finished it one day. Started watching it at 8 in the morning.
I did.
I didn't.
Like woke
I have a
up,
life.
woke me up and said, Maya, look what's on.
Outer Banks is good. I like Outer Banks. That's your
Yeah.
favorite show on Netflix?
No. I like Manifest and Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
Never seen it.
Manifest is good.
You would like Manifest.
I bet I would.
couldn't get past the first season though.
I know.
couldn't
I
get
feel like
past
it just like really drags on, but it's good. Like,
I feel like I didn't want to watch Manifest because I watched Lost, and I feel like it's the same thing.
what's Lost?
Lost is when they got lost. Their airplane crashed on an island.
Manifest is like they're on an airplane and it's like a normal flight for them, like a couple hours, but like to everyone else, it's been 5 years. And like no one aged.
Oh.
And there's like a
So
guy-
kind of like Lost.
No, listen.
It's like the same creators
listen.
of Lost.
Is it
I don't
Flight
know.
828?
Yeah.
Is that the number?
So there's like a guy or a little kid on there that has like cancer or something, and he's like gonna die soon, like a little kid.
Yeah, okay.
And like he goes through like the flight obviously and lives, and like 5 years later they came up with a treatment for it. So like now
So he survived because of the flight?
yeah.
Basically.
But like he didn't age, and his twin sister did. So it's like really weird.
I feel like I might give that a chance.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I might cue that.
But it's pretty weird. Like they get into like magic.
I started watching Clickbait, like you said.
I never watched it.
No, you said someone told you it was good though.
Yeah, I read that online.
So I started watching it. The first 3
Is it good?
minutes. I'm only on the first episode, but the first 3 minutes were iffy, and then it got better.
Iffy like what?
3 minutes.
Like
Like creepy iffy?
no, not
Like,
creepy
um,
iffy.
Like what was the one that was huge last year we talked about? And then you guys told me what happened in like one of the episodes, so I didn't watch it. The ones where the guy gets bullied and he kills himself and he leaves the tapes behind.
It's a girl. 13
Girl.
Reasons Why.
13 Reasons Why. Yes, is it like that one?
No.
Oh, okay. Because they were telling me about that show last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember when that was. 2 years ago. Yeah, and I was I said I'm not watching
Have
it.
you watched Addison Rae's new movie on Netflix?
Is it good?
It's actually kind of good. I liked it.
I might
What's it
watch
called?
then.
It's called He's All That.
Oh,
Are you
that.
saying she's all that?
Did you guys see that He's All That was reviewed as the worst movie ever to be put on Netflix?
Really?
She's all that?
Mm-hmm. She's All That I saw. That was back when I was in
Yeah,
high
I feel
school.
like it's
I like
not
that
bad.
one.
Yeah.
Good.
That
You
was Jennifer
watched
Love
it,
Hewitt
Maya?
in that one?
Maya, you
The
watched
mom, the girl that got turned into the popular girl is Addison Rae's mom.
Oh yeah. Who's Addison Rae? Is that like a person?
She's
Oh, TikToker.
She's famous.
But Maya, you watched it, didn't you? And it wasn't that
It's
bad.
really good.
No, it
It's
was
like-
reviewed
it's
as the
like-
worst movie ever on Netflix.
But
is what
like
it said.
Kissing
I didn't
Booth,
watch it.
Kissing Booth is way
That's their
worse.
job is to watch
Addison
it.
Rae was actually a good actress.
Yes, she was.
Can Morgan
Okay.
and I talk about Kissing Booth real
No,
quick?
let's move past that.
Why?
What is it?
Kissing Booth is like a cringy movie, but for some reason I watch it.
No, the first movie was decent, but then it got worse.
Just like how Riverdale did.
Yeah, Riverdale. I liked Riverdale.
Yeah.
I watched the first season.
So they're taking that off, and now you have to have like CW or something to watch
Probably
it.
'cause
Riverdale's getting taken
I
off.
think so, because all the bad shows go to CW once
Bad.
they get.
What are you
bad.
talking about?
I
Give me
still
another
watch
example.
Riverdale.
Like Riverdale goes to CW.
Okay, give me another example, not the one you
I
just
think
gave.
All American did.
Oh, that would make sense to me.
Yeah.
It's not, it didn't get taken off.
Yeah, but it
Riverdale
was
is a
on
Netflix
CW.
show, or
Well, yeah, it,
Riverdale is from CW. All American is a Netflix created.
No, but you had to watch All American. Like it came out on it. Like
it came out on TV. Then
Yeah. I
don't
after-
think so.
After
Yes.
after it was all on TV, they put it on Netflix.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Riverdale is still on there, but the next season that they send out will not be on Netflix. Is what I
which
heard.
is good because
See, I don't know why I watched Riverdale because I don't like the shows where it's like these kids are in high school, but yet they're acting like they're 28, 29 years old.
Yeah.
Like she created a club and she ran it and she's 17 years old. Like that can't happen.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah?
Sorry.
But-
I just ran into it a little bit.
it's my birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday. Yes.
So random.
Okay.
You said 17.
Okay, this is not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was to actually say
What?
like what you need to watch. Like you need to watch these.
Manifest.
So you pick your top 3,
Top 3.
any platform. Not just Netflix,
Okay.
any platform. I'll do top 3, you do top
yeah,
3.
Yeah, I got it.
What you have to watch. Like you're telling them,
have
this
to?
is what you have to watch before you watch anything else. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
How about this?
I'll go.
You do
guys-
your third.
Third?
Second, first.
Okay.
Okay. If
Okay,
you're
my
ready.
third, I'm gonna say is Grey's Anatomy. Just it's third because it's like everyone thinks it's bad, but it's actually good.
That's a great show.
Yeah, but it's just like so long that if you haven't watched it,
How many
you-
seasons are there now?
It's like-
12?
Like 14.
17.
17.
It's 17.
It's not 17
Yes, it
seasons.
is.
Do you want
They
me to
came
look
out
it
with
up?
the 17th one over Corona.
Oh,
You
man.
wanna look? Yep.
and they are not stopping. So that's why.
That's
and
your
there's,
number
like,
3?
Yeah, and there's like 25 episodes that are like 45 minutes long in each season, so it's like a long.
Morgan watched
like
it all in
along.
one summer.
I watched it all in one summer.
I feel like I didn't start watching it 17
Didn't
years
see
ago.
Morgan all summer because she was sitting in her house.
How many seasons?
There are 17
seasons.
Man, I'm getting old. That's like half my life, you guys. That's been out.
Yeah, it's my whole
And
life.
each season.
That's your whole life has been Grey's Anatomy.
each
Tomorrow.
season is like
Tomorrow.
Some
Tomorrow, it's not my whole life.
No, all of a sudden you're older than Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Go off with your number 3 if you have one.
Bachelor
Well,
in
you can still
Paradise.
say Office.
I'm not going to. I don't have it.
I like The Bachelorette and The Bachelor,
I can do
but Bachelor in Paradise is kind of
Bachelor in
more
Paradise
my
is way
vibe.
better.
Yes.
Have you
So
seen
far,
Love Island? Love Island's like
I want to get into it, but
so
like,
good. Is that on Netflix? Hulu? It's on something.
I feel like I can't.
I think it's on Netflix.
Netflix?
I feel like I can't.
oh,
I feel like I can't go
I just
with.
remembered one.
Like I would say maybe like Friday Night Lights the show, but I probably shouldn't do one like that, right?
That
Yeah.
one's really
Number 3,
good.
Friday Night Lights the show.
Yeah.
That's my number 3. Off Netflix. I just finished it for like the 3rd time.
Okay.
Number 2.
No, Bryn has to say her 3.
I already said my
She said hers Bachelor in
Oh
Paradise.
yeah, duh.
Oh, that's-
Number 2, I
two.
would say. What's my number? Okay. Number 2, I would say is High School Musical, the series.
So this is what people need to watch.
Yes, it's actually good.
Yeah, it is.
Not obviously boys aren't gonna watch
Is Zac
it. but-
Efron in it?
No.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Anyways, it's on Disney Plus. It's actually good.
Good one.
Olivia
it's on
Rodrigo's
Netflix.
in it.
It's on
Who?
Disney Plus and Netflix.
Olivia Rodrigo's in it, and she's a good singer.
Oh yeah, she's a good singer. You want your number 2? I'm ready.
You say your number 3.
Oh, I already said my number 3.
Oh, what was it?
Friday Night Lights.
Oh, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Ozark, also on Netflix. They are releasing. I think there's 3 seasons right now, maybe 2. Anybody else watch Ozark? Nope. Really?
I'll
guys
send my butt. He's
would
reading
love
Diary of a
Ozark.
Wimpy Kid.
It is about a guy that's like an accountant that
Oh,
is
boring.
laundering money for the cartel.
Oh, I've heard about it.
What? Okay, it's really good. It's really good. Anyway, they did not release the season last year. My wife and I have been waiting for like 2 years for the next season, and now they're releasing seasons 4 and 5 together. on
That's a good
Netflix.
idea.
Because
Netflix-
they're gonna drop Ozark, and then they picked it up for a dual season. Yeah, so Ozark's my number 2. I should name it what I want.
My number 2 is probably Supergirl or Outer Banks.
Can't have
Yes,
4
you
in your
can.
top 3.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's
All of
It's
these
Slash.
are like drama.
Supergirl is.
I know I'm throwing dramas in there because I feel like must watch
Supergirl is
or
good.
dramas.
Yeah.
All these girls are
What's
putting in like
Supergirl?
the
well, you didn't want to come in.
What's Supergirl? Oh, sorry. Never mind. I've seen it 100 times.
I don't know
What
what it
is
is.
it? Explain to me what it is.
Supergirl?
Yes, we've all said Supergirl. You know that we're talking about Supergirl. Like, why is it good?
Because it's good. She
Oh
goes.
my God.
She saves
Why is it
people.
because it's good?
She saves people.
Okay.
You are selling this movie.
I know.
I guarantee everybody watching right now is dropping everything that they're doing. They're like, gotta watch Supergirl.
We'll
Yeah,
put
because
the
I'm
links.
saying it.
We'll put the links to the trailer.
All
in the
right, number one.
description. Number one, Manifest. You guys probably know that.
Manifest.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. My number one
It's pretty good. I haven't
is
seen
Ted Lasso, Apple TV.
Nope, never seen.
So good.
No one has Apple TV.
Why you always?
I do.
Super good.
You can cut it out.
What's your number one?
Number one, Brady, what is it?
I'll just go with Manifest.
Oh, you can't pick
You
the
can't
same
go
one.
why?
No.
Bryn, you
I'll
saw
pick a
the
different.
80s
I'll
show.
pick a different one.
You can't not
What?
pick number
Do you
one.
mind me a
You've seen
document?
80s shows,
Yes.
You have
Yes.
another one.
You're like yes, and I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna be like, oh.
My wife loves
Guys, I'm
documentaries.
doing a documentary.
Which one?
Okay, then cut.
What's your
Shawn
number one?
Mendes documentary on Netflix. Woo! Go stream.
Did you say Netflix?
Netflix. You
Oh.
said Netflix earlier.
Okay, cut again.
Did I?
I'll say my first one then.
No, that's
Again,
fine.
you use Manifest.
Yeah, you said I couldn't, so cut again.
What's your number one?
Survivor, always a go-to show.
Is it?
Yeah, they have 2 seasons on Netflix that I
Oh,
watch
you should go to
over and over
Hulu.
again.
They're probably all on Hulu.
Yeah.
Can I do a
Survivor's a
shout out in
pretty
case
good one.
someone's watching?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Just want to say hi, Shawn Mendes, in case you're watching. In case this goes viral, I love you. Yes. Everyone take him in the
You guys are getting
comments.
too new school for me with saying with abbreviating stuff. So,
DM.
all right.
You don't know
If
what
you
DM
have not,
No, don't scream. You don't know what
if you
DM
have not streamed anything lately, those are some options. So, thanks for watching. Isaiah.
Welcome to segment 2, 3.
Sure.
I don't know, one of them.
Myth bussin'.
We're gonna be busting myths today.
Bussin'.
We all brought one to the table. That we're gonna talk about and see if we can get to the bottom of it. You want to start?
Not really. But
All right, we'll start
I
with you.
guess-
Oh, all right. So the myth that I brought to the table was that if you dropped a penny from the Empire State Building, okay, you know how tall the Empire State Building was?
How tall is it?
Do you know
Pretty
off?
dang- pretty dang
Do you
tall.
know off the top of your head?
Someone get us that
100
number.
or so stories, something like that.
Someone get us. How tall is the Empire State Building?
Bryn's got it.
Okay, finish it.
And then if you drop a penny from the top of the Empire State Building, it would kill someone.
457 feet.
I don't believe it would kill someone.
What was that?
But I,
457.
1,457 feet.
wow, that's pretty tall. All right.
You don't think it kills someone?
I don't believe it.
I
would
feel
kill
like it
someone.
wouldn't,
I feel
but
like
I'm gonna
I feel like it
search
would
it right
injure
now.
someone.
No, it's a
I feel-
myth,
I don't
Jason,
think-
so
I
it
don't know. You
can't
can
search.
still search it.
Yeah.
I don't think it would injure. I think it would injure them. I don't think
Yeah.
it'd kill them.
But like that penny could like go through their skull into their brain.
Yeah, I don't think it'd pierce through.
So I think it would kill someone because the penny is coming down so fast that it could like just like keep going because it has so much momentum that it's not gonna stop when it hits your brain. It's just gonna like or your skull. It's just gonna keep going through.
I don't think so.
I think
But just
you're
think
wrong.
about it. A penny has a flat side, so it'll
What's that?
be like a parachute. So slow
Yeah,
down.
it's got to make it through your flesh.
But if it comes down like
If it's spinning, then it has a less chance of
Yeah.
piercing.
This
Now,
says.
if it
this,
was a marble, we have a different story.
this says no, and the solution to this comes straight from the world of physics.
Okay.
See, when gravity is falling, it is acted on by gravity,
Yeah.
but also by air resistance.
but it would definitely hurt.
So, well, yeah, it wouldn't feel good.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Anything getting tossed on your head doesn't feel good.
But like if I throw a penny at you, it's not gonna hurt.
it would hurt.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel
But
very
it would
good.
hurt worse if it came from the Empire State
Well,
Building.
obviously, yes, Marcus. All right, let's go to this one. More people are alive today than have died in history. That was Morgan's.
And we all thought that was
That
the
might-
stupidest myth I've ever heard in my life.
Might have been the worst one.
But I think it's true.
What is there to talk about?
Like because they think that there's been like a few billion, like 2 billion people that have died, but there's 7 billion people alive today. But like how do they know everyone that's died if like they couldn't keep records from back then?
I don't know. You're the one.
You're the one who brought this one up.
I don't know what you're talking.
Yes, it does.
I don't know what you're trying to myth bust.
Okay, next.
What's the?
If we were in a different hemisphere, would the toilet flush it the other
the toilet
direction?
flushes like clockwise, right?
counter, right?
No,
Doesn't it?
clock.
I think it's clockwise. I think it's clockwise here.
I don't.
I don't
get why
know.
that's like.
Either way, if it was in a different hemisphere, would it flush the other way? I don't think it would.
I don't really think.
I think
it's
it would.
That.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think it would. I don't know why.
I'll get on it.
All right. You, what do you think?
I personally wouldn't know. I think it's been the same way.
That's
Because every toilet's made generally the same.
Yeah. You'd think.
Because you think if it happened before, they would make it jet out different, so it'd all go the same way.
I think it'd be the same.
It flows in a different direction.
What?
Why?
Wow.
Like they do that on
Because water
purpose?
flows in different directions across the globe.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's interesting.
I didn't know that.
I think this one was Morgan's
It's kind of like
again.
the continental divide.
Is that one yours?
Oh.
That one?
Yeah.
No, that one wasn't mine.
Oh, well, someone said bananas grow on trees.
Which was that?
They grow on bushes. I don't care what anyone
I don't
else
think
says.
it's a
Bananas
myth.
grow
I
on
think bananas
trees.
grow on trees.
They do.
They're berries. They
Pretty
have to
sure
grow on a bush.
Bananas
No, I
grow
don't think
on
so.
trees.
I'm pretty sure they grow on trees. Yeah, how are banana berries?
It says it right there. Like I can't prove anything that I say at this point.
What are you
But I've
trying
heard
to
that
Cass, look that up
it
for
is a
us.
berry.
Huh?
That
Look that up
banana's
for
a
us.
berry?
Yeah, I
What,
have
what
heard.
does a banana grow
No,
on?
the bananas are fruit.
They grow on trees.
It says banana plants look like trees but are actually giant herbs.
Herbs.
What?
Oh,
No.
so
You know,
I'm wrong.
banana
So I
is
am-
considered
both
a
of them.
berry. I just looked that up.
Banana is considered
Yeah,
a berry. You were right.
That makes no sense. They're just saying that to mess with our
Still not a
minds.
berry though.
What?
That's interesting.
Like it looks like a tree and they're just calling it a bush.
Banana berry.
That's
Well, I
wrong.
could just call a tree a bush.
Exactly.
It's pretty much the same thing, right?
And they're just like trying to prank us. They're trying to mess with our
It's
minds.
like calling seaweed a sea tree.
I guess. Here's an interesting one. When you're running, or when it's raining,
This is the one from last week's episode.
Do you
guys
get
caught on.
do you get more wet when you're running, if you run, or if you walk?
So do you get
It's
more
all
wet
myth.
if you run through the rain or if you
You get
walk?
wet either way. The same.
You do
That
get
is
wet,
fact,
but
yeah.
which one? Do you get more wet if you run?
same.
or walk?
No, I think it's.
I don't think so.
There's not a right or wrong answer.
I think if you walk, you get less wet. Yeah, it's gonna take you longer,
No.
but it's less surface area.
But
I mean, I
no.
walk, but I walk too, but I think you get wet either way, like the same amount.
No, I think if you run, you get less wet.
I don't know. When I looked it up, it said running is only the only time it makes a difference is if you're running into the wind.
Well, no.
That's the only.
Because you're
that's what it
walking
said.
slower, so then it has more time for the raindrops to like hit you. Like so.
Yeah,
they're
but if you're
coming-
running, you have more surface area because you're gonna catch more drops before it hits the ground. You're covering more ground.
No, if you run, you get less wet.
You're covering the same amount of ground though.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
If you're
in
walking.
a different.
In
But
a-
she's saying that
In less amount of time, though.
yeah, you're gonna get inside
you're
faster.
outside for less
You're
amount
gonna
of
get
time.
you're gonna get inside faster, but you're still gonna get more wet.
No, listen. So
You're gonna
say
get the same
no,
amount.
listen. Say you put
I don't
like a
think
cup
so.
outside when it's raining, and you like move it slowly, or if you like move it really fast. There's gonna be
Well,
more
the water's
water.
gonna spill then
Yeah.
if you're moving it really
That was
fast.
a really bad example.
Okay, just pretend it won't spill out.
And that surface area.
No, if the cup's just sitting there, it's gonna get more rain in it.
Yeah, but a
Rather
cup
than
doesn't.
it's, like,
a cup
moving.
doesn't symbolize a person.
Yes, it
A
does.
person is
No,
a
it
lot
doesn't.
bigger
It's
than a cup.
symbolizing the person in my example.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
You get more wet when you walk through the rain.
I think you should walk in the rain.
Run.
I walk in the rain. I don't see a
You should
difference.
Plus, it
dance
makes
in
you
the
look
rain.
cooler if you're walking in the rain.
I sprint.
It's just water. You're not gonna die.
Right.
But
It's
my
not gonna
hair-
melt
That's
you.
my theory behind it.
Okay, look it up.
Let's look it up. Let's see what it says. All right. If the rain is toward you, your front or directly overhead, then running the faster the better. But if the rain is on your back, you should somehow run with the rain with a speed equal to its horizontal velocity.
Okay. No thanks. I think I'm just gonna walk.
I think I'd rather walk in the rain. What do you? What
I-
about you, Yul?
No, it says
gotta
here that running faster won't change the rate at which you get wet, but it will minimize.
Minimizing your exposure to the rain and keeping you drier.
Yeah. So you're just out there.
Because you're
for less time.
exposed for less time. Yes, that's
Yeah.
So you're
obviously
gonna
you're
get
gonna
less
get
wet.
inside fast. No, because you're
Yes.
covering more surface area.
No, you're
when
covering
you
the
run.
same surface area.
No.
Yes, you're just covering it in a shorter amount of time.
I don't think it matters.
I think you get the same amount either way.
It literally says running. Well, it's better.
Because you're running into the raindrops.
The pair simulated a
aren't gonna hit you
rainstorm
when
and
you're
discovered
walking.
that walking was better. However, when they revisited the experiment in real rain, they found out that it was better to run. Either way, you still get wet.
So I was right. So
I don't
was-
think anyone's.
I
don't think anyone's.
You're gonna
wrong.
get wet either way. It's just a matter of how you do
Might
it.
as well walk and look cooler.
Yep.
No, just sprint and get inside.
No.
It's instinct to run.
Yes.
No.
I'd much rather walk in the rain.
It is. If I see
Plus,
rain,
you're running, you're gonna step in a puddle. Your foot's gonna be wet all day. That's
you
uncomfortable.
jump over it.
But if you're watching, because you're walking, you're gonna miss that puddle,
Well, like,
and you're not gonna splash it up. No one wants to sit.
You're not gonna get it on the back of your clothes.
Yeah.
I would tell you to
Mud.
just
Yeah.
walk
If you're
with
running,
an
you're gonna have
umbrella.
stuff all over the back of your clothes.
I don't.
Yeah. You're kicking it all up. I learned that.
Okay, but we're not talking about clothes. We're talking about wetness.
Yeah. No, we're just moved on to personal now. I don't know. Anyone else got any more myths?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got yours. What do you got?
So I don't know if it's really a myth, but coaches always tell you to stand up straight after you're done like conditioning. But like, this is a lot more comfortable, and I think that I think it helps without like getting tired. But coaches always say that.
you need to go like this.
Yeah,
you
everyone,
need
they
to
said it opens your airways more, but
But putting your shoulders.
I
up,
feel like it's
don't-
much
I don't feel
harder.
like-
I feel like it's much harder to breathe when you're up here
Yeah.
rather than bent out. I'd rather much.
I want to get everyone's take. You were in
Honestly,
cross
putting,
country.
honestly, putting your hands up is not very comfortable.
No,
Yeah.
and it's
much
you
rather
know,
put them on my hands.
you're
Like,
tired.
after
You're
you-
tired. You don't want to put your hands
Like
up.
after
That's
you
why
ran
that-
cross country, did you just like bend over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says here.
Up is obviously.
It says here when recovering, runners are looking to maximize surface area between the diaphragm and the rib cage, and new research showing that it is achieved through spinal flexation rather than extension. Because of this, bending over might actually be better posture for recovery.
Yeah.
So to all you coaches out there, don't tell your players to stand up straight.
I get not like
Long,
running or laying down.
Jerry.
Yeah, not laying down,
Because
but
then your muscles get tight.
I don't know. When they all
Bull.
coaches say that you need to stand up
Oh.
straight, get your
Yeah.
hands above your head. I've always never been a fan of that. I mean,
I've never been a fan of that.
it's
I don't
it's the
think I've
worst
ever done
feeling, and you can never get your arms up there to begin with. I
And
mean,
your
it's
arms are
terrible.
just tired.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyone else?
The Earth is flat is a myth. Isn't that a myth, or is that
I'm-
like a?
What?
That's.
That-
I was
I mean, it's
thinking
been
it was
proven.
The Earth is
to not be.
Proven.
The Earth
But
is
some
a
people
pear
think it's
shape.
flat.
The Earth is pear shaped.
No.
There's hills, so.
Yeah.
It's not flat, obviously. It's
There
not
is-
flat. Because there's mountains and hills, it's not flat. If it was flat, it would just be like this. It'd be like this table.
What?
You're seriously looking this up.
No. Type in what's the biggest myth in the world?
Just put on there. They're fake.
The world is round.
Okay, here's going back to the George Washington shot down a cherry tree. It says right here. One of the most famous American legends is that George Washington, as a 6-year-old boy, chopped down his father's cherry tree. When asked about it, so the story goes, he said with utmost virtue, "I cannot tell a lie. I did cut it with my hatchet." This event never happened, but was invented by early Washington biographer Mason Locke Weems to illustrate the remarkable virtues of that remarkable man. Washington was a legend in his time, and books and stories by Weems sold like hotcakes. So basically, a writer made it up to get more attention about him.
Yeah, I don't think a 6-year-old could swing a hatchet.
I don't think so either.
I can't guarantee that all of us will be in the next segment, but I can guarantee one thing. Keep watching, and you'll find out.
All right, segment 2, we are back with NFL. I'm yelling again. All right, segment 2, we're back with NFL Pick'em, week number 1. Everybody is going to be picking the NFL teams. Everybody's going to be picking the NFL teams. We're going to pass around the mic. I will start. I will go first, so I'm not cheating. Losers are going to pick. No, you want to go first, Maya?
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
Because then we can just go like, don't throw the mic. It's go.
First
Okay,
one,
so-
Cowboys at Bucks.
Yes, and it's important to say at. Like we want to know where. it's
Cowboys
gonna be.
at Bucks.
All right.
I'm gonna choose the Bucks.
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
Okay. For that game, I'm going to pick the Cowboys.
Ooh, the Bucks are the defending champs, but same lineup.
I'm also going to pick the Cowboys.
Buccaneers.
Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
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 The Bucks.
The Bucks.
The Bucks. The Buccaneers.
I will select the Bucks.
How about the Buccaneers?
The Buccaneers.
The Bucks.
Bucks.
And the Buccaneers.
Because you said they were defending champs.
The Vikings at Bengals. I'm gonna choose the Bengals.
I'm so glad we started over here.
How do you say?
Bengals?
How do you?
Bengals.
Vikings.
Just guess.
I don't know. I don't want to say the name.
Bengals.
No, I don't want to say the Vikings. I'd love to say the Bengals.
The Vikings haven't scored a touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's the preseason. It doesn't matter.
Nobody has yet. Season started.
Preseason.
Preseason's JV.
Jason, what's your pick?
What is your face?
The Vikings.
Jason, don't look like that.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings.
Vikings. See how hard it is?
Vikings.
Hold on. Hold on.
Vikings.
The Queens.
The Vikings.
Vikes.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Hey, Logan, you said Bengals?
Vikings.
So Logan, Zach said Bengals.
I'm going with the Vikings.
Cardinals at Titans. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Who even is that?
Cardinals at Titans. At Tennessee.
I'm gonna go Titans. Okay, go.
Titans.
Titans.
I'm going with every defensive back's dad, Derrick Henry.
So who's that?
Running back for the Titans.
Okay.
Titans.
I guess I'm going with Titans.
Guys, the Cardinals are better.
Cardinals. Cardinals.
Cardinals. Titans.
The Titans.
I'm going for the Titans.
The Titans.
The Titans. And I'm going with the Titans.
Browns at Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Browns at Chiefs. You're going Chiefs? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs too.
I'm also going Chiefs.
The Browns are at.
Yes, it's in Kansas City. I'm gonna go Browns.
But what?
If it was the other way around, I
If it
would
was
go
in
with the
Cleveland, you
Browns,
would?
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
This game's gonna be the reason why I win it.
Bet.
No way.
The Chiefs.
Oh.
Browns.
Yelled at me though.
Chiefs. Jaguars.
They're not playing. The Browns are playing.
The Chiefs.
Chiefs. Chiefs.
Chiefs for my dad.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
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 So Morgan, you and I. You say
And I'm picking the Chiefs too.
Bears, Rams.
Bears at Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
The Bears.
Rams.
The Bears.
Rams.
Uh-oh.
The Bears suck. I'm going with the Rams.
As you're wearing your
The Rams.
right now.
The Bears.
The Rams. The Rams.
The Bears. The Bears.
You guys are going way too fast.
Rams.
I'll do the Rams.
The Rams.
I'll also do the Rams.
Yeah, you
I'm going with the Rams.
Same thing over there.
Packers at Saints.
But it's
not- hey,
make sure you say it's not in New Orleans.
It's in Jacksonville. So Packers or Saints?
It's in Jacksonville. Packers.
Who are you gonna pick, Mr. Shrink?
Packers.
What'd you say?
Don't yell at me.
You know why, Frank?
Saints.
Packers' record is not very good in Jacksonville.
That's very true. Packers.
Bet.
I'm going with the Saints because Aaron Rodgers' record is not very good in Jacksonville.
1-1.
I'm going with the Packers.
No.
Saints.
The Packers.
The Saints.
Going with the Packers. Packers.
Packers.
Packers.
Packers.
The Saints.
Yeah, boy.
And I'm going with the Packers.
Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
All right, welcome back to Postgame. We're going to be talking about homecoming week, what our favorite parts were, and then just a recap of the episode. So I guess we'll start with homecoming.
Yeah.
Sure.
Monday we had coronation.
Yep.
Adam and Chloe won homecoming queen and king.
They took the dub.
And then we followed that with Powder Puff, which our senior girls finally got a win. They actually won both games.
We ended up winning the championship, so.
Our first dub ever was just
first ever.
out on
We did-
top.
Yep.
So
This year was the first year ever. Okay, so next is Tuesday. What was the dress up day for Tuesday?
Class color day.
Yeah.
Class color day. What did we do Tuesday?
Tuesday
Rough and tough.
we had rough and tough.
Okay.
Senior,
Boys won.
Senior boys won.
Senior boys. Third year in a row. So
It was. I would say it wasn't as like fun this year.
yeah.
Like it wasn't. There was no competition. Yeah, there was no competition for us seniors.
Didn't drop
you
a
know.
set.
Wow.
Just being
Yeah.
honest, it wasn't as like fun and I don't know lively as it usually was.
Yeah, I feel like Powder Puff was though.
Powder Puff was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Then that's it for that day because we didn't have any volleyball game.
Wednesday was what dress day? was Wednesday?
USA.
No.
Yes, it was.
It was
Was it?
USA Day.
Yep,
before.
USA.
Was it?
USA Day.
USA.
Yeah.
Because it was my birthday on that day.
We had an early out. Other than that,
Nothing special on
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Nothing.
Thursday we had
Country versus Country Club.
and
there was 2 volleyball games that night, and we played Flandreau and we beat them, and then we played MCM and we beat them as well. So that was
Little
good.
Rocky.
yeah.
Little Rocky went to 5 sets with MCM, but it's okay.
Student section came through.
Yep.
Yeah,
Student
student
section.
section. Okay, then
Yeah. Co-opt and came together.
Oh yeah.
then Friday was
Obviously the game.
we didn't have any
Well,
classes or
let's
whatever.
start with the
Dragon Olympics.
Dragon Olympics. In the morning.
Seniors won every single event besides like 2.
Yeah.
We
that's
really
probably
just
true.
came out on top this year.
Then we had the parade. Nothing really about the parade that was
Yeah.
special.
It was kind of fun to do the pep rally outside though.
Yeah, then we had the pep rally outside. I wasn't a fan of it.
You didn't like
Yeah,
that?
I wasn't really.
I wasn't really ready
Yeah.
because it was all sunny out and you were
Yeah, it
just
was
getting
kinda
baked
hot.
out
It
there.
was just hot. I wish it was inside, but.
I kind of liked it outside though. Anyway, because then the parents like.
Well, yeah,
They
but
could
they
just
can
walk-
come anyways.
But they just walked from like the main street to right in
Yeah.
the parking lot.
I don't know. I'd rather do it inside. but-
Same. It was too chaotic outside.
Yeah.
Like I feel like no one went. Everyone just like left. Like, I
Really?
feel like the whole high school wasn't there,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
middle school wasn't even there.
They weren't there?
Did you? I don't think
There
so.
were some people
Pretty
sitting on
sure
the
there
curbs. I don't
There
know.
was some people.
There was
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
and
weird.
most of that was elementary.
Didn't feel right.
Yeah, it just wasn't as hype.
It didn't feel like a pep rally. It just felt like we were just like hanging out outside, kind of.
Yeah.
And then to finish it off, we had
The football game.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about that?
How do you think that went for you guys, Dylan?
Went good.
How'd you play?
One good one.
Put it right.
What was the score?
56 to 8.
Yep.
54 to 8. One
So-
and 2. 54? 54 to 8.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was like a really long game. I don't know
It
why.
was really
Yeah.
long.
Like it was so fun, but it was like what?
Decent.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. But
Anyway.
54 to 8.
Yeah. So took the win for homecoming. That's awesome.
We just had a good week
And,
going
yeah.
around.
And then Saturday.
I don't want to talk about Saturday.
Saturday. We're gonna talk about Saturday. Saturday was a long day.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Long day in the volleyball gym.
Well,
Yep.
soccer had a game done.
The soccer had a
They
game
did?
too.
Oh, yeah.
No, they did not win.
No.
No.
Let me explain volleyball.
Okay, you explain.
Okay, so volleyball game is supposed to start at 6, right?
6:30.
6:30. And it was in
Montrose.
Montrose. So that's kind of, deep drive, kind of.
Hour-ish.
Yeah. So we are on our
On
way
a bus.
there. I rode with Maya and Rachel. We were on our way there. And once we're, in the town, Lily calls us. After, trying, because there's no reception in the gym.
There's
she goes-
literally, it said no service on my
Yeah.
phone, so I was like, great.
So she called us and was like, hey, there's still a game ahead of us. It's going to be a while.
Yeah.
And so we were like, oh my word, we're going to be here for 2 hours. So then we went to eat. And then they finally started at 9.
The game started at 9:15. So this game, your game ended what? 11:15.
It was like
Probably.
11:15, 11:20. We ended up, so how many games were there? 3 or 4?
4.
Okay, each game went to 5 sets,
No, there was
including
only,
ours.
there was only 3.
Okay, then 3. So each game went to 5 sets. So that's why we started so late. And yeah, so we ended up losing in 5 sets to Chester. So we got second in the Big East Conference tournament. And yeah, so that kind of really sucked.
Is that your guys' first loss of the season?
Yeah, it is.
That was the first time.
At least we got the loss out of the way, though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like now we're not.
Tenth
have
is
to-
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what we'll just say, okay?
Mm,
Let's go with that.
that was the end of the
And
week.
that's the end of
It was a long
Homecoming
week.
week.
I was
Yeah, long week.
exhausted.
Yeah,
It was
even,
fun.
It actually was. It was fun. It was really fun.
even though we didn't have a Monday, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the most fun since I've, homecoming in
What's
the
supposed
past
to be.
4 years. Yeah, but for everyone.
Oh.
Did you guys talk about the mini concert that went on?
Oh yeah. Friday at Dragon Olympics, we had a little concert going on.
You don't have to stop talking.
I know. I'm waiting now. Okay. General wouldn't go up there, but we wanted him.
But Jenna went up.
Yep. Jenna went up.
Calvin.
Yeah, Big
and
C
Maddie.
went up there, and Maddie.
And Marin and Nora. And they gave us a full concert. We had lights out. Everyone was on their feet. It was so fun.
we were waving.
It was pretty
foam in the
fun.
air.
It was so fun.
It was different than what we've done in the past.
What else happened
Every
last
year.
week?
I feel like more happened. What happened after we ate lunch? Because it was Dragon
The
Olympics.
parade,
We ate
Morgan.
lunch.
The parade.
Oh yeah, we just waited around for the
Yeah.
parade.
Yeah.
Oh, people went TPing.
Oh. Yeah. Someone did Miss Glows and Miss Shalong's pretty well.
Yeah. Secret. Who did
Also on Friday we went to the nursing home.
that? Oh yeah. And they crowned the king and queen at the nursing home.
I forgot
it was
their
really
names.
cute.
Was
It
it-
wasn't on Friday. It was on
Homer.
Thursday. Homer and Betty.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Betty.
Yeah, they were so cute. Zach, I feel like you're not talking. You were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
You guys
Peter,
are stealing the words from my mouth, so
Yeah.
I'm literally just sitting here okay.
No. Okay, what was your
anything to
guys'
say about last week? Here's that.
What was your
It
favorite
was-
part? Let's all say your favorite
chanting General Lee. obviously.
That was a good part.
That was a good part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part, Lily?
I don't even know. Just I don't know, Dragon Olympics. It was so we didn't have class.
Yeah.
And it's just more fun.
Dylan?
Fun games.
The football game.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part, Morgan?
I'd probably say the volleyball game. On
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah.
Because it was the second. It was
Wow.
really close. The football game was fun too, but it would have been more fun if it was
That was
close.
probably my favorite too, the volleyball game, because it was pretty loud.
Yeah, we did have
Yeah.
a pretty big student section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big student
We were
section.
loud.
Like the football game, I would look back and the freshmen weren't even cheering.
Yeah.
And so we were having to yell at them.
Yeah.
It was annoying.
And they're like, we are, and then we look back and be like, but it was fun
Yeah,
still, because
yeah.
we kept scoring, so we had a lot to cheer about. I lost my voice. My voice is still gone from that, but
Nice.
Thanks.
Thanks for that.
okay, enough about homecoming.
Yeah. Let's just talk about the segments a little bit. We started with what are you streaming? I think you were in on that.
I wasn't on that. What
No,
is
it was
that?
me, Mr. Schrank, and Brent.
Yeah,
Oh,
Brent.
okay.
We just talked about shows we're streaming and what we want to watch and what we think people should watch. We talked about our top 3.
Yeah, you guys gave Mr. Schrank a lot of things to watch.
Yeah. Me and Bryn, and Mr. Schrank had very different tastes. Because
Yeah,
like
yours
Brendan and I were like Outer Banks and like Bachelor, and he's like, I don't even know what he said.
I forgot what it was. Anyway, okay, what's next?
And then we busted some myths.
Oh yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Got some facts out there, I guess.
Who was in that? You?
It was me, Ewell,
Was I in
Tayson,
it?
Grat was in there. I think you were in there. Yeah, you were in there.
I don't know.
Right, Grat, you were in there?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Oh yeah, Grat's busy right now.
Yeah. And then we had Pick'em, which we will talk more about in our next week's podcast.
Can we say our segments for next week?
Yeah, we'll
We'll give you a little sneak peek into next week.
You're
Shrink's not here, so he can't stop
gonna
us.
next week. You're gonna see some to game animated character. We're gonna try to
What?
pick out which character it is. I don't know. You haven't explained that one yet.
Animated character, like you play a video of them, and then you have to guess the actor that's saying it.
Oh, that's
Alright.
tough. I don't even know.
And then we're
actors'
gonna
names.
I think I might say
we're gonna follow that with some rapping with Cash.
See?
That'll be an interesting segment. And then we'll finish it up with Pick'em and obviously Postgame. So tune in next week, see what that's all about.